hope you're having a great day and I hope you had a great Diwali. I have a lot of messages pouring in from across the world. Luke, we overate. Luke, we drank too much. We smoked too much. We're sleep deprived. I feel heavy. My skin's looking dull. Yeah, all of that happens. That's the past. What do we do now? Forget about the past. Forget about the future. It's not in our control. What is in control is what we do today and what we do tomorrow. Even tomorrow is not promised. Well, we put together a very, very simple cleanse for you. And even if you didn't celebrate Diwali, this is for everyone, because sometimes we have those crazy weekends or we have festivals or birthday parties and we tend to overeat and feel sluggish and slow the next day or put on the bad weight. How do we manage it? It's very, very simple. I'm going to break it down. But number one, there is no magic cleanse diet program that exists on this planet. The most powerful cleansers at every level is deep sleep and fasting. But now, there are certain ingredients that when we put them together, they can definitely help us to rev up our metabolism, help our liver, help our kidney, and yes, we will feel lighter. The program I'm going to put you on now for the next couple of days, and anyone can try it. Do it for a day, see how you feel. Works for you, great, do it again. Doesn't work for you, do what works for you. We shouldn't complicate life. Simplicity is gold. We got to try to keep things as simple as possible. So let's see how we start. We're going to try to keep a minimum 12-hour fast. So if I have dinner and finish dinner at 7 o'clock, I'm not going to eat for 12 hours. You can do 13, 14, 15, that's up to you. But for our cleanse, it's a minimum 12-hour fast. What's the first thing I'm going to have? Warm water. 250 to 350 or 400 ml of warm water. I'm going to add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with the mother culture. You got to make sure that on your ACV bottle, it's written with the mother culture. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon to the glass of water. I'm going to add a pinch of dried ginger powder. I'm going to add a pinch of cinnamon powder, preferably Sri Lankan or Ceylon rolled cinnamon powder. I'm going to squeeze in a little bit of lemon juice and a pinch of black pepper. Now, if any of these ingredients don't suit you, just don't add it. If the apple cider vinegar doesn't suit you, just don't have it. You can move to step 2. I'm going to sit down and mindfully sip this warm concoction of apple cider vinegar. Immediately after that, I'm going to chase it down with a glass of 200 ml more of water. So I've consumed now roughly 500 to 600 ml of water sitting down. Now, till lunch, we're going to be raw, preferably raw right till lunch. What can we eat? I can have any one fruit that I like. Try to keep it seasonal. If not, whatever fruit you like. One fruit, I'm going to have a cucumber and a carrot, or a cucumber or a carrot, and maybe a little bit of beetroot. Any of these raw veggies or all of them. I had all of them. I had a couple of slices of beetroot, a couple of slices of carrot, and a couple of slices of cucumber added with my fruit. Now I'm going to have a handful of nuts. The size of my fist is my portion size. So if you have a smaller fist, that's your portion size. I'm gonna have almonds, walnuts, cashew nuts, pecans, whatever it is. Add a teaspoon of sunflower seeds, add a teaspoon of pumpkin seeds. Of course, I'm gonna soak it overnight. If I've not had time to soak it, then I'm gonna rinse it really well, and I'm gonna have that handful of nuts. So I'm getting my protein and I'm getting my good fats. Now, since we live in India and we have access to something called sattu, which is Bengal gram, which is roasted. It's available everywhere, great source of protein, calcium, magnesium, zinc. It's fantastic. I'm going to take 6 tablespoons of sattu, put it in a shaker, mix it up really well. Why 6? Because that's going to give me about 23 to 24 grams of protein. That's what my body needs. You could do 3 tablespoons if you want. You could do 4 tablespoons if you want. That's up to you. Now to enhance that, I'll add half a teaspoon of moringa powder, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of raw cacao powder. That's just because I'm trying to get all my nutrition into that one shake. So I got different ingredients, diversity for my gut, for my cells, for everything. I'm going to shake it up, and I got 24 grams of protein going into my system. And I'm going to be raw right up till lunchtime. 2 things are going to happen. Many. You're not going to feel hungry. Number 2, when it reaches lunchtime, your portion is going to be really small. Number 3, by the time you've done 2 days of this, raw till lunch, have your lunch, have your dinner the way you want. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel cleaner. Your mental focus and clarity during the day is going to be fabulous. You're going to probably make this into a lifestyle. Can I have black coffee? Absolutely yes. Can I have black tea? Yes. You can have green tea, purple tea, yellow tea, whatever you want, but no milk and no sugar. Okay? Right up to lunchtime, we're being raw and clean. Now, for people living in different parts of the world where you don't have access to sattu, that's okay. What we're going to do is, if you're non-vegetarian, we're going to do 2 or 3 boiled eggs. You can do that. We're just going to boil the eggs and have them. That's absolutely fine. Or what you can do, if you have access to sprouts, you can take sprouts and you can steam them, and you can mix peanuts with them, and you can make a little, a preparation of sprouts and peanuts as well. That's also okay for you. But if you must have that protein, you can have 2 to 3 boiled eggs as well. So we're going to try to keep it raw right up to lunch. Now, many things will come, I'm used to my carbs and I'm used to whatever. You'll never know unless you try. And remember, the power is with you. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. If you feel hungry, that's why I do the cucumber and carrot as well, because I feel really hungry. My body's used to a lot of calories in the morning because I train in the morning. So I'll have a whole carrot, I'll have a whole cucumber, I'll have half a beetroot and my fruit and the nuts and the sattu, and then I'm happy. And I'm good right up to lunch. So you can play around with these portions, and don't cross the portion in nuts because you don't want additional fat and it's not necessary at the same time. So this is a very balanced morning for you. And the best part of it is you can have your coffee after this and you can have your tea after this. So all of you who need that little bit of caffeine, or you enjoy a morning cup of coffee, do it, but not on an empty stomach. So try this out. Day 1, day 2, add discipline, add consistency. Try to hit a week, and you are going to feel incredible. Some of you may just, I don't feel anything. Well, that didn't work for you. That's okay. Everyone's different. Everyone's unique. So try this out. And there are more instructions that I've written on this entire plan on my Instagram page. If you want to check it out, I've given you the recipes and everything else that you need to do, but it's as simple as that. Maybe you missed out today. I missed out today, but I'm going to start tomorrow. For the next 7 days, I'm going to be raw till lunch. And then your lunch and dinner is up to you and the way that you eat. Can your kids do this? Absolutely yes. They can do this too. And if you live in places where you get raw milk, and of course you boil the milk and have it, that's part of your morning as well, because raw milk is a raw food. All you got to do is boil it to make sure that it's clean and it doesn't have any bacteria in it. But your kids can do that. Can I add yogurt to this? Absolutely yes. If you have homemade yogurt, it's a live culture of bacteria. It's a raw food. You can also have a bowl of yogurt when you're doing raw till lunch. So there are a lot of opportunity, a lot of options for you to make this work. Have a great day, everyone. I hope you had a great Diwali. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep. And remember, you can is all about you.